Hello everyone, welcome back. We are, well, I'm going to show you something real quick, just in case you're wondering. This is the slot we've been playing on. It is indeed permadeath, it's not survival, and it's not like a game that I've been playing before and come back to or anything crazy like that. Just wanted to show you guys. In case there are any skeptics out there. But, so, since our last episode, I haven't done too much, but I talked to a couple of pilots and bought some stuff. So now I got an inventory full of junk that I probably shouldn't have bought, but will be pretty useful pretty soon. So we're gonna head back down to our base and put it away and expand our base a little bit probably and see what else we can do. I think we're going to start working toward getting our hyperdrive back online, and to do that we should follow a little bit more of the tutorial. So we'll see how much of that we can get done today in this episode. The next episode in our permadeath hardcore survival No Man's Sky challenge. Home sweet home. Love that sky. Alright. And we are still running everywhere and getting milestones for it. First thing, I think... Oh, we will put that stuff back in the refiner and get some nanites. That's the first thing we'll do. We need a little bit more carbon, so we're going to grab a few of these trees. Oh, maybe we won't. There's some sentinel nearby. He took exception. Now let's see. Could go over here and get some carbon over here. We need a little bit more carbon because we need some fuel for our refiner. In fact, I think we're going to build a few more. Now let's see, how much should we get? We got about 50 off of that tree. Let's just grab one more tree, we'll call it good. Alright. That ought to be enough to fuel a refiner or 3. Ooh, that was a hard landing. Alright, let's put some fuel in here. Let's get these. Oh, we are full of stuff. Make a little more room. In fact, let's move these over to our technology tab. That will give us more room. Nothing else we can stick over there for now. And now we can pick up our what are they called? Nanite clusters. And we can get this sodium refining, so it'll take up less space in our inventory as well. And we'll lay down a couple more refiners to make that process go a little faster. But before we do that, I suppose it's time to make a little more room to put those refiners in. So while that first one's going, we will... Oh, triple the size of our home. But not without knocking down some more trees, I guess. I picked up some life support gel. I talked about that earlier. We can use that instead of oxygen to fuel our life support. And that gives us more oxygen for building refiners. So that'll be useful. Let's just grab a couple more trees so we can put up some walls. kind of crazy the way the lights are going down that tree as the carbon flows away from it. I wonder what this game would be like if it had ray tracing. I've got a video card that can do ray tracing, which does realistic light simulations, but not very many games that use it yet. I'm grabbing all these trees that have star bulbs. Between episodes I've been thinking a little bit about what my long game plan, you know, for the trading and all of that is going to be. And I think we're definitely going to need a bunch of star bulbs to start growing the plants that produce star bulbs. We've seen a few of those while we've been flying around. Alright, let's move these walls out. We don't need them where they're at. We can move them over there. Let's put another wall there, and there, and there, and then, oh, we have one more right there. Now we need some roof tiles, or this is kind of tiled base building. Hard time getting these things to snap like usual. There we go. Alright, now we have a lot more room for refiners. Bought all those metal plates so we can lay out a good number of refiners. And will we be able to fit a third one? Looks like we will. Just barely. I don't really want them to be overlapping. Oh, it's so hard to move these things sometimes. Kind of are overlapping a little bit. Let's move this one over just a touch. There we go. Let's only put it into this one. Let's go a little further over. There. Alright. Now they're not overlapping each other too much. Last one over there might be in the wall. We're going to have to get some lights in this house. Been a little while since we've been home. Our fuel has run out. We'll fuel that with oxygen since we have so much. Okay, now let's see here. Put sodium nitrate in our high capacity inventory. Remember, we put a stack of it there. Can hold up to 500 in here. So we spent down our oxygen a little bit so it's not overflowing. And we're going to refine some sodium so it's all going to fit in that same tab also. We can split stack by hitting C. Probably not super useful information to those of you who are watching who don't play, but if you decide to play and you're using this as a form of tutorial, then that could be useful. Fuel that and refine that. And we'll just toss some phosphorus in here. We'll just call this some storage until we can get a better storage solution. It was kind of silly of me to buy phosphorus, but I saw it and was like, I don't know where I can get any of that yet, so I'm just going to buy some. Let's see, what did we stick in our cargo hold in our ship? That stuff should probably all be there, but at the moment it's not the most efficient use of our space. We'll put the platings in here and move this stuff so we can make more room for plating in the storage area of our ship. Alright, now we almost have our inventory managed. It's managed well enough to go do some more stuff anyway. And our sodium nitrate, yeah, looks like it's done. Grab that and head out. We shouldn't have to worry about running out of hazard protection wherever it is that we're going. We've got plenty of oxygen, got plenty of sodium nitrate. I think we can use phosphorus as fuel in a pinch, so we'll carry that with us. And this stuff doesn't need to come with us. Probably just going to pick up more ferrite dust. Maybe we'll make a few more of these refiners before we go. Once again, using them as temporary storage, kind of a waste, but I want more room. This is a little trick that I use at the very beginning of the game to get a little more room when I have stuff I want to store. Costs some oxygen and some metal plates, but probably worth it. We won't be doing this very long because it gets pretty hard to tell where you're keeping things. You have to go looking into everything to find out. Alright, so we'll probably just pick up more silicate powder and ferrite dust. So we won't worry about getting rid of those. Probably leave the oxygen too, but for now we'll carry it with us. That's pretty good inventory management. We've got enough room in our spaceship in case we fight some pirates. Let's move this stuff over to the tech tab also. And then we're good to go. There, plenty of room. Alright, let's go explore the galaxy. Before we do that, we should talk to our base computer. Archives terminated. Select new task. Yes, that's right. We ran out, didn't we? I guess we can decrypt some fragments of logs that are left over. Oh no, we're decrypting that message that we got when we were trying to talk to the people on the space station. Yes, the 161616 and come and find us messages. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us. Claim your place among the stars. Okay. We're gonna head out. Where does it want us to go? Not too far away, it looks like. Just on the planet somewhere. We're going to get out of the atmosphere so we can use our pulse drive to get there a little faster. 10 minutes is just too long. We didn't get high enough. I guess we can still see some clouds there. Alright, now we can do it. Oh, we didn't have to use our pulse drive after all. Just getting out of the atmosphere put us almost overhead. Hey, there's another one of those wrecked freighters. You know, that might just be where they're sending us. Let's find out. I'm going to try and land on this hill here just in case it's not where they're sending us. We won't get too far off target. Oh, or we could land on the landing pad next to the, or landing beacon. Didn't even see the landing circles, but I'll take it. When you land at a place like this, it doesn't usually cost you any fuel to lift off, so this one doesn't have a proper landing pad, so I don't know. We'll have to pay attention when we get up. Back into the sky. Signal located. It was here that they were sending us. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Wings of the Anomaly. Log damage. Parcel records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log blinking, awaiting input. Well, we'll get the log out. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. Take the blueprint. Pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. We need some chromatic metal and some microprocessors. Well, as long as we're here, I suppose we can salvage this freighter. Might have some useful stuff. Actually, before we pull out our mining beam, we have to break open that piece of metal. Alright, let's see, what do we need to get these ones open? Sodium? Just after we refined all of that sodium. That's funny. Guess we're going to be making another portable refiner. And it's going to be 5 times 6. So 30, half of that's 15. No, we don't have any fuel. Let's get some of that. It's not going to take too much. One tree should do it. Pop that in there. And how fast it'll let us scroll that? Pretty fast. Okay. 30. 2, 1, 0. Everything takes forever when you're waiting. I guess we'll pick that up. We could have just picked it up probably. It probably would have all gone to the right place. Alright, let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get some of those microprocessors that we need. Nanites. Ah, that's still good. Take that. Open that door. Open that door so we can get out fast. And credits. I'm not complaining about credits. Open that one, and then see what we get. Starship launch fuel. Okay. We can definitely use that. And now somewhere right around there it is. That dirt out of the way. Blow off that wall that is now a door. What do we have? More nanites. Alright. So as I mentioned before, there's 6. Oh, that one got close. As I mentioned before, there are 6 of these cargo pods per crashed freighter. At least everyone I've seen on land is that way. Drill that out. Let's have some microprocessors. Come on, come on. Oh, warp cell. That's okay. I am sure that we will need a warp cell to use our hyperdrive. And last one's right there. Microprocessor. Nope. Plenty of nanites though. Lots of nanites in this wreck. Alright. How long did that take us? A little bit longer than I would have liked. Alright, so now need 125 chromatic metal and 5 microprocessors. We don't have any chromatic metal left. Let's scan for some copper. There's one, not too far away. We're just going to fly to it, so it doesn't really matter how far away it is. Where did that deposit get off to? There it is. We're going to knock this out real fast. We're running a little long already, but make sure we're using that middle-sized beam. Oops. Drilled the wrong thing. That's what we're looking for. Right there. It was a deposit-shaped mound of dirt. You don't see that very often. Now we can recharge that terrain manipulator with ferrous metal, but when you've been digging in the dirt a lot like this, you get a lot of silica powder, and that can also be used, so that's what we're going to use for now. Eventually, iron, or at least ferrite dust, gets so easy to come by that it really is the best way to fuel the terrain manipulator, but right now we have plenty. Alright. We need 125 ferrite dust. Or not ferrite dust, but chromatic metal. That should probably be enough for that. Oh, not quite enough. Now I feel silly. Silly for selling the chromatic metal earlier. And silly for not being more efficient. Oh well, we'll find one more deposit. While that's refining, that's interesting. Okay. Let's find another copper. That'll do. The rest of that can refine when we're mining the other one. Stop, please. Thank you. That's the end of our fuel. Gotta always remember to refuel as soon as you run out, or you end up 1,000 units away from your ship and no ability to call your ship to you. I think we might still get the copper we need faster doing it this way than doing it the way with the smaller mining beam. It just takes so long to mine things that way. It's kind of funny that I put a mining laser to a tree and those sentinels immediately start getting upset, but I can dig giant holes in the ground and they don't care. You know, the sentinels are some sort of kind of interstellar planetary protection force. They're just all kind of machines that just patrol everywhere. Well, most places anyway. I won't say too much more than that because there's plenty of lore on it, and we're going to expose that as we play the game. And guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the refiner down. That was silly. We already got 41, so that means 84 or something like that. We'll make a few extra. And now we need microprocessors. We'll just go to the space station to get those. While that's refining, let's see. Why don't we grab some knowledge stones so that we can better communicate with the aliens. We got the word for pathetic. Pathetic is one of those words that I feel like is going to get used a little bit too often. Alright, any other knowledge stones around here? What is that? Impulse beams. We're going to get through this without running out of fuel? Looks like it. Alright, so we've got, how much was it again? We've got 42, so we need 83. We're there. Oh, one too many. We'll get out of the atmosphere and fly over to the space station. Because the space station trade terminals always have microprocessors. We'll buy those processors, we'll install them, and that'll be all of our time for today. Next time, maybe we'll be able to start traveling between star systems and beginning to trade, which has kind of been the goal the whole time here. It's nice to be within striking distance of that goal. We have plenty, enough to buy our processors. So glad that we took a little extra time to make a little extra money. If we had to find those microprocessors, that would have been a pain. Alright, well, there we are. Hyperdrive installed. Put a little fuel in that tank. Yeah, let's just put all of it in there. Well, that didn't even fill it up. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope to see you again real soon. Until then, have a great one. Bye now.